Greetings, fellow captains. WarGaming just dropped an interesting little clip. Look at this big mama. This is the USS Massachusetts. I think I'm probably going to get murdered for pronouncing that wrong. Let's just watch and enjoy and see those massive 16-inch guns. And this was a bit sneaky. I think we're officially getting the Armour viewer that we have been crying out for. Right, so this is some Alabama gameplay in the background. Why did you pick the Alabama? It's about the Massachusetts. It's because the Alabama is the other South Dakota class battleship. Right, okay, so we've got the Alabama. Why would we want the other one, the Massachusetts? Or Massachusetts. It's the most bizarre name under the sun. Let's be real. Who thought of that? Come on. I think this is what happens when Britain, France, Spain all argue over the same piece of land. Maybe that's what happened. I don't know, but it's a bizarre name. Right, okay, so despite its appearances that it looks exactly the same as her sister, the Alabama, there's some big differences between the two. First of all, I'm basing this off what I know from the PC, is that the Massachusetts does not have the same range or the same accuracy as the Alabama. It is definitely a getting close against the enemy kind of ship. So it's more of a brawler, which is not typical of American battleships, as we all know. Although the Alabama's pretty tanky when you get her in close, but yeah. And there's something else very significant about the Massachusetts compared to her sister. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be the same. I'm just saying what it is on PC. So what we could expect, or what we could at least hope to expect, is it has secondaries. It has some serious secondaries. So it's got a base 4-second reload on its secondaries, and a maximum range of 11.3 kilometers, which is about the same that we have on the Bismarck at the moment. So I expect it probably to be a little bit lower, but we are getting a full-on brawling secondary American battleship. It's got a ridiculous anti-aircraft battery as well. So it's got to be honest with you, I'll have to check to say how many exactly. Right, actually, it's got 15 4-barrel 40mm Bofors Mark IIs, which can fire at like 3.5 kilometers. 25 20mm Oricon anti-aircraft guns, which have like a 2-kilometer firing range. They've got the Mark IVs, and then they've got another 10 of the Mark 20s. So basically, it's got a better secondary armament and a better anti-air armament. It's got quite a few more of the Bofors and the dual-purpose 127mm guns as well. So it's still going to have the very small, tight turning circle. So it's still going to be, should be extremely good at dodging torpedoes and shells. So it's built for mid to close range brawling, but will struggle at long range because she's got her dispersion's not great. And it's also got a much slower shell velocity. So this is going to be really interesting. I know a lot of people have asked for it. I don't know if a lot of people are going to be happy that it's not going to be another sniper, but it is for sure going to be an interesting ship. I don't think, well, like I said, on PC it says its max range is 11.3. I don't know exactly how we're going to be able to do that commander-wise. Are there any secondary American commanders? There very much could well be. You know what? I'll tell you what, bear with me 2 seconds and we'll have a quick check, because I don't think you're going to have, I don't think you've got Porcupine on any of the American commanders. But Hive, shut up, check, look. I'll be honest, I'm making this video quite quickly because I've seen it. I'm super excited. Right, okay, so William Sims does have the properly meticulous, but there is no Porcupine skill. Who else have we got? We've got George Dewey, haven't we? George Dewey, nope. He doesn't have anything. Oh, actually, might be... Ah, yes, he does. Willis Lee. Willis Lee does, in fact, have the Porcupine and the properly meticulous skill. So, Willis Lee, all of a sudden, might become a really good commander. I bet you wish you didn't spend all your credits on all your promotion orders on Sims now. But yeah, he has the two. So he has Porcupine, he has a properly meticulous, and if you add Von Hipper on there as inspiration, you're going to have a ridiculous secondary build on Big Mama. So, Armour Viewer, we've been asking about this for ages. Now, I don't know when it's coming out. I'm assuming because they've shown it now, and I do not know. And just to clarify, 100%, I have not been told if it is or if it isn't, but it's quite likely that we're going to see this in the next patch, because, you know, we're edging into that territory, and having the Armour Viewer is really going to change the game. There's a lot of experienced players and the Unicum guys who know, they understand the ships, they know where the armour is, whereas a lot of people don't, and there's no way really for you to know. But this is definitely this is gonna be a game changer, and I am really excited to see this. It's gonna help you understand how to angle your ship better, and instead of me going, oh well, there's a 40mm torpedo belt on this ship, and you're not gonna know what the hell I'm talking about. But we are going to be able to see them now, which is going to be awesome. I can't wait. So this has actually got me really excited. I very, very much doubt that the Massachusetts is going to be a legendary. It's either going to be a campaign or a GXP ship. That's where I'd put my money on. But obviously, don't count out. I don't think, apart from AL Baltimore, there hasn't really been a tier 7 premium ship to buy. So I would expect it to be campaign or GXP. But you never know, they could surprise us. Right, so I'm not going to waffle on too long, and I'll let you get chatting in the comments. I will be monitoring the comments, obviously, for the foreseeable future, because I am really excited about this video, and I love to engage with you guys and chat, and the comments is a good place. Comment section below is a good place to do that, or also on my Discord. So thank you very much for dropping by, and as always, until next time, take care.